I'm back. Did you miss me? Yeah. So the rematch is on. Last time we had a pretty good matchup with me even siding with the $5 markers with a style that I was forced to create to work with them, which kind of worked out pretty well, and I did like the way it looked by the end of the video. But can that happen again? Can these things beat these things? They probably shouldn't be so close together. Let's take you and yeah. So can the Bic Kids felt markers compete with the Windsor and Newton Promarkers and brush markers? This time, however, I will be tweaking the rules. And to be fair, they're actually going to favor these a little bit more, but let's see about that. So before we actually move forward with this video, do you remember this? They're pretty good and I would recommend them. This video isn't sponsored by Windsor and Newton, although I wish it was. Well, they didn't sponsor me. But they did do something even more awesome. After that video, Windsor and Newton actually contacted me on Twitter and said that one of their team had seen the video and wanted to send me a bunch of stuff. So obviously I said yes. After using them for like 9 years now, I was quite happy, flattered, and couldn't wait to see what I get. So what did they get me? All of this. Like a whole box of pro brush markers, pens, as pencils. Yeah. But they did send me too much, so I'm thinking, how about we give away a couple of things? Yeah, look, a packet of Promarkers manga collection. That comes with 12 pens, so yeah. And I don't know, there you go. Windsor and Newton fine liners. That could work out well. I mean, they're really good. I use them a lot now, so yeah. Do you want them? You probably do. And if you do want them, well, all you gotta do is leave a comment down below at the end of this video letting me know by the end of the drawing which side you prefer, and also make a comment saying ducks are people too. That's it. That's the rules. And you can win that and the pens. I can't pick up the pens because I got a box in my hand and wait there. Bam. So you can get these. I will send these to someone. Just make a comment down below and I'll pick a winner in like, I don't know, by the time the next video goes up, there'll be a winner selected. Anyway, moving forward, let's take a look at what we'll be using today. We've got 3 colors of similar shades here from the Pro and Brush marker sets and the Bic color set. So if we were to get one of the Bic pens right here, the nibs of them are actually pretty good. I really do like the nibs of them. Today we'll be using marker paper. Now the first part of this drawing that you'll see today, I was using sketch paper. It just didn't cross my mind. Last time we used sketch paper and that sort of put it in favor of the Pro and brush markers. So today we'll be using marker paper, which really does level the playing field. So let's have a look at how these sort of, you definitely notice a difference using marker paper right here. It's so much just smoother and it's not ripping up the paper as bad. And we're just gonna see how they sort of blend into each other. So if we were to do that, and we're not really getting much of a blend, and I am already, yeah. Oh no. Oops. It kind of blends, right? I mean, no, it doesn't. Sorry. So now we're going to move on to the Pro and brush markers, and let's just have a look at what we get here. So if we get the same color, and we'll just layer that down. It's a little bit darker. Maybe my color picking skills aren't as good as they used to be. Oops. There is one tone down, and let's drop the brown on top of this, or the walnut, shall I say. And, well, that's doing nothing. I think I should have chosen a darker color there. We're gonna dip that right in there. So as you can see, the colors are definitely a lot smoother. Probably not the best color selection that I've chosen here. I wonder about that. But are they blending? No. Okay, well, off to a great start. You know what? It blended. I don't care. It blended. It looked better than the one below it. So that's good. The colors are definitely a lot more, yeah. Anyway, let's get on with doing our drawing today, and I do hope you enjoy them both. So let's go. Okay, so today we will be using a reference from Marvel's Spider-Man. I believe it's the Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not too sure on that, but I believe it is. And yeah, I just really like this image, and it serves for a pretty good basis for what we'll be doing today. So just gonna sketch this one out. It's pretty symmetrical, and yeah, probably change some things as we go later on, but for the most part this is the reference. And the colors, well, yeah, we're probably gonna do our own thing with the colors, but you know, we have the reference there to source from should we need it later on. Alright, so I'm inking now before actually putting in the web pattern with the pencil, because, you know, I like to live dangerously, and you probably shouldn't do this. This is quite an error of judgment on my behalf, but it worked out well in the end, I think, so we're sort of lucky
in a sense, but I would definitely recommend that you do plan out your drawings a little bit more carefully than this. Don't just jump into inking. It's not a good idea. I should probably mention that I am using the Windsor and Newton fine liners with this video, not the ones that I'm giving away, don't worry, they'll be fresh and brand new just for you, but yeah, I have my own pack of them, ha ha ha, and yeah, they work out pretty well. I like them a lot, and that's why I'm using them, because they're pretty good and comfortable and long. Like, the end of them are really long. That's great, I think. This is awkward. So yeah, this is the point I said in the intro where I kind of realized I was using sketch paper, and I remembered what I said last time, that this is a bad idea. Like, this is really going to handicap those cheapo fine liners or brush markers or whatever they are. And yeah, so I figured, hey, let's grab the light pad and we're going to trace over it onto marker paper. So that's what we're doing right now. And I would definitely recommend that you get yourself a light pad. They're really cheap. You can get them on Amazon for like $20 or something. Like, they're really, really cheap. You only need one that lights up. So it's kind of the point of it, really. Just anything that lights up and then you can just kind of trace over. That's cool, because it saves you like redrawing everything twice, which is just awesome. You can get straight on with inking. There's no need to worry about erasing the pencils, and yeah, it's a great tool for an artist, so go get one. Now. Can we all just like really agree right now that drawing Spider-Man's web is just so tedious and annoying, and we never want to do it ever again, so we're probably never going to draw Spider-Man again? Just kidding. We love Spider-Man. So it's finally time to move on to coloring, and we're going to be using the cheapo markers first. And yeah, I'm so happy that I decided to use marker paper this time around, because man, does it make it easy. The first layer of this just laid down so smooth, and I am going to be doing the red and blue first layers first, like straight away now, because it just makes my life a little less complicated later on and kind of easy to distinguish and work out what I'm coloring when I'm coloring it. So yeah, probably a good idea to do this first. You should do this first. We're all going to do this first. Let's do it together. Woohoo! With these layers done, it's time to see how these pens can redeem themselves. Can we layer on top using different paper this time? And yeah, yes we can. Surprised? I am. Granted, this is still damaging the paper quite heavily, however it's workable at least this time around. Though I'll admit I'm a little scared to blend right now, so let's just like layer first and see what happens later on. Hey, that's looking alright. Time to ruin it? Let's blend, if we can. Oh my god, we can. Well, again, sort of, but I'm going to make this work. I really want it to. And while we blend, let me just say, I was very disappointed in myself last time that I placed the pens at such a disadvantage, previously using paper not suited to them. That said, this paper is... I don't know. I was forced to adapt and attempt a new style, which I carried over today. However, with the addition of being able to blend, I really think we can elevate what we can achieve with markers marketed towards children and those on a budget. I mean, look, art is a passion of mine, and my passion through art is to encourage and inspire everyone. I want these videos to show you that we can all have goals and achieve something no matter our budget limits. Art and the tools you have is about adaptation. As with many things, we learn to work with what we are given. Remember that you can only do the best you can. And don't worry, I'm here to support you. So with the cheapo marker side complete, it's time to move on to our Windsor and Newton. I will review the results at the end of the video collectively, but for now let's do this. Right off the bat, you should know these markers are to be used differently. As you see, I'm not layering one solid base this time. Oh, and I'm also not familiar with marker paper, so excuse me if I don't create something beautiful here. I like sketch paper. Like, I'm a really cheap artist, like really cheap artist, so I I don't like to buy marker paper. It's kind of pricey. I just like sketch paper. That's just me. So yeah, no solid layer here. As I'm blending, you gotta work all together now. So whether you choose dark to light or light to dark colors, you need your non-dominant hand warmed up, because that little guy is about to hold and cradle those markers, all of those markers, in one big grip. Switching consistently between blends, this is a slightly more exhausting task, but yields a smooth, clean blend while those inks are wet. That's kind of key. You should probably do it while the inks are wet. Don't wait for them to dry, because once they're dry, they're pretty dry. On a side note, please be careful. Marker paper seems to be slippery, and these colors do push around a bit, I discovered, so just exercise caution with this. So anyway, back to the colors. So I tried to pick colors to match the left side. However, due to my lack of system updates, my brain just hasn't got the capability to accurately do that. So these are the results. They're fairly accurate, kinda. Like, hey, we're gonna do the best we can, right? We're only human, and you know, if you can't be 100%, well, that's okay. I guess 90% is acceptable, or 80. Don't shoot too high. That's such bad advice. Oh, and this side is like a much longer process and requires stamina. I'll actually reveal the times at the end. I think it's a little longer. It feels it. I hope it is, because I've said it now. I think it is. Oh god, I'm nervous now. I think it is. So the reds, they're looking good, but boring. It needs more depth, so I'm gonna slap some dark shades in there. Probably notice one market is by another company. It's not, I mean, it is, but it isn't. Actually, these were the original owners. Windsor and Newton owns the brand now. I've just been here for that long, so I'm just a real dedicated fan to these markers. I love them. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna shut up now, and if you stick around, I'll catch you in a moment. Enjoy. Upside down, my name is Spidey and I'm upside. Whoa, would you look at these? I like them, don't you? Please say yes. So look, I like them both, and this time around, I don't even know. I'm genuinely stuck between the two here. The left has the vibrancy, but I mean, that's probably my bad color choosing powers. It's also quite rugged, and I like that. I'm a messy guy. The right side, well, it's smooth, it's clean. Windsor and Newton markers are hands down the cheapest top tier markers available that are, in my opinion, the best. And after 8 and 9 years using them, I feel confident saying that. I'm definitely loving what we've got here out of both. No matter which side you choose, you're looking to spend $5 for a complete set of these cheap markers that provide a lack of color and blending capabilities. However, through adapting styles, you can and will create great work. They'll also encourage you to go beyond. On the opposing side, you're looking at roughly $500 for a complete set of Windsor and Newton. This includes 148 variations of color. You'll get those professional results and a much easier time. Also, you're not limited to your choice of paper. They do well across the board, so that's pretty cool. So what do you think? Which side was your favorite? The $5 left side or the $500 right side? Now remember, I am only using a small selection of each pack, but the prices are equal to 10 times the difference. Oh, and I almost forgot, if you're wondering how long each of these took, well, you're gonna kind of be surprised. I know that I said the Promarkers took me a longer time, but the left side, the cheap markers, took me exactly 1 hour and 10 minutes, which is pretty fast actually, and I'm very surprised about that. However, on the right side, using the Promarkers, that took me 1 hour and 15 minutes. I can't believe this. It was a 5-minute difference. It really felt like it was taking a lot longer, so I am once again really surprised at this. Yeah, wow.
So finally, I hope you did all enjoy today's video, and if you did watch it all the way until the end, then you are just awesome. Remember that if you do create any artwork you want to share with me, then please share it with me on social media, Twitter, ADCArtAttack, or Instagram, ADCArtAttack. I also do live streams every week. That's twitch.tv/ADCArtAttack. And of course, from myself and from Bob, have yourself a great day, keep on creating, and we'll see you next time. Take care, bye bye.